And a little glimpse, a little feel of basketball fever. These fans are feeling it in anticipation of this big game. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Bird, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. A moment now to check out some numbers for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. They've got Simmons. Bridges out there with Morant. And it's Fox. And it's Edey in at the 4. And for the Pacers, Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. Wiggins is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Collins in at 7. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
That's their home court advantage.
And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip.
That's Collins, huh?
Here's Halliburton. Siakam outside. Screen by Wiggins. And Pascal Siakam with the 3. Siakam's got the first bucket of the night at 320 for Indiana. Morant against Halliburton. Morant scanning the floor. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one.
He's going to be an NBA All-Star and an MVP candidate. And first or second team All-NBA.
He said try to push every defensive hole we see. If we give Morant any space, he'll try and slice right through us, so we can't have any cracks in the armor. A tall order for the defense against the unstoppable Morant. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Halliburton after the made shot from Fox. Here's Collins, and it's denied by Fox. Here's Morant. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Morant's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Help him.
Fires from the wing. That shot, no good.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
It's going to be alley-oop. Indiana have gone just 4 to get this game started.
Hold down, John.
Here's the drive. Morant slams it in.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
It's Nembhard on the wing. Defended by Bridges. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Sinks the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open
Red 3, green, roll out. You can't bring the 3 with smothered. Come on.
Here's Morant. He's got 6.
And green at 3s. Mother.
Fox a screen on Halliburton. Now here's Morant for 3. They get the rebound. And Fox is right there.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Inside, here's Collins. Right through the knee for the layup.
I mean, good defense, not good enough against Collins. JC is a gifted scorer.
And when you look at John Collins' advanced numbers, Doris, they jump off the page.
Yeah, probably the advanced numbers you're referencing, Kevin, offensive rating, true shooting percentage. And when you look at it through that lens, Collins is absolutely able to score from a variety of spots on the floor, and the guy's an absolute terror on glass.
And here's Halliburton after Mikal Bridges hitting the 3. And it's denied by Fox. And now the fast break, Bridges with the ball. Second chance effort. Simmons passes to Fox. Outside for Simmons. 6 to shoot. Bridges. for three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. And an important part of every team's game to look at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Pass to Halliburton. Higgins outside. There's Siakam. Collins setting the big for Siakam. And there's Collins on the assist by Siakam.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Now, here's Bridges. Misses, and he wants that one back.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
A shot by Nemhard, no good.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Morant passes to Fox. Bridges gets the screen from Fox. Bridges misses. Pacers trail by 6. Bounce pass Nemhard. Here's Siakam. The shot that time, not on target. Good work defensively by Fox. To the paint. Fox with the jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Siakam outside. Higgins outside. Offside Collins. Tipped away. Oh, here we go with Simmons. Nobody back. And it's Fox with the jam.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong.
Good defense.
Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Now, here's Halliburton. Coming off a 21-point game his last outing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Morant passes to Fox. He goes up again. Right side Simmons. Morant with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Collins. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Fox has got his 5th rebound in this one. Right to the side. And it's Fox slamming it down.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Wiggins. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. Down by 12. They come into this one following a loss to the foul.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
You know what? In the end of the day, it wasn't as close as it should have been. There were lapses all night that led to the deficit they couldn't overcome.
Y'all said 89 overall. Where?
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And the shot goes in from Siakam.
This is a guy with size and range. You cannot let Pascal Siakam get those kinds of looks from deep.
Morant against Halliburton. Tries the spin move. It's Morant with the drop. Collins grabs the miss.
Injured time. Halliburton.
Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Hill, he's checked in for the Pacers. Wilkins is checked in for Memphis. Fontecchio's coming in for Ben Simmons. Inside. Collins finds Nemhard. Back to Collins.
I get injured. I reset the game.
On the wing, Mathurin. Clock at 6. Launches it. And it's Fox with the rebound. Fox has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
That's me.
Siakam outside. Fade away. And that went off the back of the rim and in. Siakam's got it back down to within single digits for the Pacers. Fox with the screen for Bridges to the middle. Fox kicks to Bridges. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 3 assists in the game.
The way to pick up.
Indiana's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Back to Mathurin. There's a screen by Collins. It's rebounded by Memphis. This team is firing on all cylinders. With the win streak tying the Heat's 2013 record of 27 wins. How many more wins will they be able to string together?
This is truly an all-time streak, and we're not talking about just for this franchise. We're talking about in the history of this league. The consistent dominance is something so rarely seen. You have to keep reminding yourself to settle in and watch these guys work.
And now, David Aldridge has an update for us on Tyrese Halliburton. What's the news, David?
Thanks, Kevin. I got some news from the Pacers head athletic
Out for 2
trainer.
weeks.
Well, guys, it could have been much worse.
He out for 2 weeks, but they're going to bring him back and
They'll
play this game.
Right in the thick of the season, this is a major blow. We'll see how this group of players responds going forward. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
It sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
And our hearts go out to him.
That's
The guy works so hard. His teammates love him. Coaches love him.
Built the poster guys. If I go to the room and you throw you some poster rise, there's no surprise.
Well,
You get poster
Jalen,
rise.
that last matchup against the Bulls had a very nice performance. He scored 63 points, and as always, was at the defensive end as well. He blocked a lot of shots. The stats he put up were amazing. He knew nobody could slow him down, and he went to work. Kevin?
Thanks for the report, D.A. Greg, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew
It's a
he had the
blowout.
hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Here's Mathurin after the made shot from Fox. Shot by Collins, no good.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively. And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
Pacers trail by 21. Hill passes to Nemhard. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Fontecchio. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Pacers. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Collins. And it's Rivers in for Andrew Nemhard. And Memphis also making a switch. Baines checked in for Mikal Bridges. Now here's Rivers. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Clock is at 3. Here's Siakam. That one's off, still out of sync.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim. That is a beautiful contest right there.
Broken shot. Indiana's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. And that one's good. Wiggins.
A dribble move gets a little separation, and that's all Wiggins needs. That's pretty.
Hill against Morant. Fox a screen on Hill. Morant passes to Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Hell out there cashing out. Holly hurt. Ran into too many of them teams, boy. He in the game right now.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a
Maybe
comeback.
niggas that's out for the
guys, the
season and
Grizzlies
he's still
enjoying a nice
playing.
lead here.
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. They've got John Morant. Remington is out there at Fox. Then there's Desmond Bain. And it's Grimes in at the two-guard spot. Here's Grimes after Indiana gets the three. Fox passes to Remington. Morant with it. He's guarded by Hill. Morant against Hill. Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
High-level passer. Even for a point guard, Morant shows the imagination.
Watch him. Hill passes to Clark. And here's Wiggins. Back to Clark. Indiana moving it around. It's up a three. And the Pacers another three.
There's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes now in the deep.
Hill against Morant. Outside, Bain. Here's Grimes. He's guarded by Williams. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blew. And here we are, Greg, about a third of the way through the season. Is it two? Bridges for three. Fox kicks to Morant. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
When it comes to steals, defense, point guards, and blocks, y'all be out here blocking shots too.
Both free throws good from Morant.
He better be in that war show, man.
Their style has become more,
in the war boat.
more physical.
Better be in the war boat. That's weak.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops as fun an assist as you'll get.
Yeah, bro.
Now here's Morant. He's got 15. Going inside. Looks good. Is good. That's
you can't guard you on a broken ankle, bro.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That
Took him on that
IQ has
broken
been
ankle.
on display.
Here's Wiggins. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And from the line, he's knocking it down about 71% of the time, and that's a percentage that needs to go up.
Now here's Morant. He had 25 points last game. Pass to Fontecchio. Sinks the three-pointer. Fontecchio's got 5 points now this quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Halliburton against Morant. Halliburton right side. And it's denied by Fox. Back to Fontecchio. Halliburton against Fox. And it's
House in the
Fox
box.
with the jam.
And
The
although an
man in the
undersized
post.
center, more than
Bro, the
making
man in
up
the
for it with
post.
some serious hops.
Pass to Nembhard.
Guarding Fox in the post is a reckless move because in the post shoot.
Over to the
Post
wing.
is a
And a
reckless
wide
move.
open look for Siakam. And just miss after miss right now. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing. Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And so it's Indiana with it. Grizzlies making the shot. Fox with the steal.
Well
Here's
done.
Morant. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 5 assists in the game.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Now, here's Halliburton. He's got 6. That's tipped.
Oh, dribbling, boy.
Now, Morant. Wilkins passes to Fox. It's Morant in the corner. Fox a screen on Halliburton. Morant against Halliburton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Very early.
Grizzlies have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. 32 seconds left to play here in the half. Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Morant against Halliburton. Pass to Collins. Looking to end the run. And it's denied by Fox.
How's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Indiana again missing.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And so it's Memphis out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Big Diesel, Kenny the Jet, Ernie Johnson here. But before we dive into the scintillating analysis of the first half, let's check out the power rankings.
Well, right now for Indiana, I think we know at this point how good this team can be, and that is not very good, Ernie.
Look at Kenny over here reading like a third grader. Hard to disagree, but this team is bunk.
Bunk?
Bunk?
I said it. Bunk.
Bunk? Hey, define bunk.
It's a dunk, but a bad dunk. Bunk.
Ooh.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Memphis Grizzlies.
When you shoot it efficiently, the probability of winning goes way up. It also saves you wasted energy.
Yeah, sometimes teams try hard, but they're disorganized. Not these guys.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. Siakam is out there with Wiggins, and it's Collins in at the 5 down low. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. And Fox is right there.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Siakam outside. Pass to Halliburton. Collins a screen on Morant. And it's Fox with the rebound. The Grizzlies shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. 60%. They're a machine from the floor.
He's carried this team to this lead on his back, handling almost all the scoring duties.
Doris, when you think of Mikal Bridges, what comes to mind?
The fact that he is available almost every single night, that you can count on him to bring great defensive intensity. He's become a legitimate threat from three-point territory, and now all of a sudden he's adding some ball skills. Mikal Bridges gets better every single year. Well, all you have to do when a teammate has the basketball is beat a target, and Pascal steps into it and lets it go. Nicely done.
Here's Morant. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
This is why coaches love Tyrese Halliburton. Just plays the right way.
Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Now here's Simmons. Nemhard covering. And Simmons kicks to Fox. And it's Halliburton penetrating.
Oh, man. Bro, I'm telling you.
And so it looks like
his steals, his blocks.
Possession here.
Yo,
and now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Man. No, Luka ain't doing that. Oh, Luka ain't doing that. Who else is I know Devin Booker ain't doing either. Luka and Devin ain't playing no defense. No defense.
It's Collins, high post. Blocked again. Here's Fox. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. There's some of the tricks of the trade in that regard.
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, getting a cadence for the screen. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball, and I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. Wiggins outside. Pass to Siakam. Taps in the tray. Siakam's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's had terrific momentum all game. Pascal Siakam in his bag offensively.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Siakam outside. Pass to Collins. Back to Siakam. Takes the 13-footer. A jam shot, but it's good off the front of it. Siakam's got 15.
That's why they call him Spicy P, cooking up a mid-range J. Go ahead, Pascal.
Morant off a pick from Fox. Lets a floater go. That's another rebound. He holds in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass. That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Halliburton against Morant. Shot clock at 6. Shot by Collins, no good.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Yeah, easy call.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Guys, they've done everything they can in this one to just dominate that backcourt offensively and keeping control of the ball and then converting.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Wennington, he's checked in for Edey. Bain comes in for Ben Simmons. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Bridges.
Yeah, this is the John Collins show. There's a smoothness to his game that you really appreciate on a night like this.
Here's Grimes. Here's Fox. Fox with the jam.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Good.
For Indiana, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Down low. Outside for Halliburton. Collins setting the pick for Halliburton. Back to Collins. And it's Fox with the rebound.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Up top, Nembhard. Guarded by Bain. Siakam outside. To the middle. Wants to get it to Collins and does. And an interesting look here at the top assisting point guards this season. Setting up teammates, being a playmaker. One of the hallmarks of being a premier point guard in the NBA. John Morant, number 1.
And he's been doing everything you want from that position. Getting everyone involved, making sure the defense has to worry about all 5 guys on the court.
Here's Morant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Collins.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
Pacers shooting in the second half so far, about 45%. Halliburton finds Collins. And he pops in the layup off the glass. Collins has got 8 here in the quarter.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
It's Morant with the drive. And he makes good on the layup.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. Shoots over Morant. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Fox slamming it down.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. The Pacers have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Halliburton on the wing. Collins a screen on Morant. 6 on the shot clock. And there's Collins on the assist by Halliburton. 21 points for John Collins.
Great quarter for his
barely over.
Offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And stolen by Wiggins. Pass to Nembhard. Indiana moving it around. Bain against Wiggins. Shot clock at 5. Over Bain. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Wiggins has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Now being assertive. Wiggins right now calling his own number off the pick and roll action.
Lets it go from deep. Tips it and rebounds again. This kind of effort is amazing.
And he will not be denied. Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he can just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Collins.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Morant against Halliburton. Morant's off a pick from Fox. Morant throws it down.
And what a show Morant is putting on every time.
How much time did we see that animation already?
Feel like he's going to score.
Okay.
Outside Collins. Wants to get it to Nembhard. And does. Grizzlies with the rebound. Here's Fox. Takes it inside.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Indiana's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17.
Do that shit again?
Grizzlies shooting has been just outrageous. 64% from the field at this point. Hits it again. Wow. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Indiana's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Here's Siakam. Nembhard with it. Scoreless thus far. Here's Collins. And it's Fox with the rebound.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
He did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
Now, here's Morant for 3.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Well, Doris, before he started playing basketball, Siakam was on the path to priesthood. And there are a lot of GMs in the NBA saying, amen, that he chose basketball.
Oh, shoot.
Given this young man actually attended a seminary and didn't pick up a basketball until he was 16. But even with that, he's built himself into an all-star and a champion. An incredible journey.
And he recovers it.
Oh, damn it.
And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Indiana. On Monday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Portland, and they'll be taking on the Trailblazers. And then on Wednesday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Brooklyn Nets.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA. You've got to stay in the moment.
Yeah, Pascal Siakam now with a tighter handle now can manipulate the defense as that guy dictating action and pick and roll play.
Fontecchio passes to Wennington. Pass to Grimes. Trying to find Fox. Gets it to him.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Siakam outside. Clark sets a screen for Siakam. 6 to shoot. No good from Clark. Memphis with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Bain passes to Fox. Here's Wennington. Top of the key. Here's another rebound.
Rebound after rebound after rebound.
Oh, GA, he is crashing the glass with energy. I love it. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Grizzlies out in front, delivering the blowout. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up.
It's a blowout.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Blowout,
the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, we've got Fox. Fontecchio is out there with Wilkins. Then there's Desmond Bain. And it's Grimes in at the point guard position. Here's Grimes. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. On the wing hill. Every year, Doris, the NBA has a few points of emphasis they want to make. Anything you'd like to see emphasized?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, one thing that has to happen is we have got to give the defense a greater chance to succeed. We've tilted the game too heavily in the offense's favor, meaning too often at the rim, there's foul shots given for marginal contact. I think the defense has got to become more involved in the outcome of games.
Inside, Clark again with the block.
And and swatting shots away with ferocity.
He is not messing around in this one. Grimes passes to Fox. Stolen by Rivers. Here's Clark. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
That pass was about the location. Puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
Bain looking around. Here's the three. Grimes with the bucket.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Look, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Mathurin for three. It's rebounded by Memphis. They host the Kings after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And a wide open look for Bain. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Bain's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And it's Clark slamming it down.
That's his floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Memphis moving it around. Here's the screen. Back to Bain. Lets the three fly. Here's Fox. That one goes. Incredible. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Outside Hill. Clark sets a screen for Hill. Pass to Clark. Nobody here. Williams off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple of years.
I got an $8.
Growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
Halliburton's checked in for Williams. And Memphis also making a switch. Simmons is checked in. Memphis has gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. They get it back. He hits again. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Pass to Rivers. Mathurin with the ball.
Don't let him shoot that.
Good work defensively by Fox. Now the Grizzlies with it. They're on an 11-2 run. Wilkins finds Simmons. Offside Fox. Back to Simmons. Clock at 6. Takes a three. Here's Fox. And yep, another basket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Here's Mathurin. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 3 assists tonight.
Mathurin carving out space, capitalizing in close.
Hill against Simmons. Pass to Bain. Back to Fontecchio. Over Rivers. And it's Fontecchio missing.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Hill has the open look. Those three-pointers off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Lobbed up there for Fox. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Collins checked in for Brandon Clark. Pascal Siakam comes in for Benedict Mathurin. Wiggins is checked in for Rivers. And Andrew Nemhard's subbed in for Hill.
Imagine sucking dick online. Imagine that.
Halliburton on the wing. Guarded by Simmons. Halliburton passes to Collins. It's rebounded by Memphis. Simmons got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Stolen by Collins. Here's Wiggins.
Ooh.
Oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Well, Wiggins, one of those guys who draws fouls at an excellent
That's how
rate.
these bitch ass niggas come in here to ask what difficulty you want. Instead of just asking if they suck a dick. Instead of just asking the question. Dumb as fuck.
Kevin, I couldn't disagree more. First and foremost, the level of accountability for NBA officials is unprecedented. And keep in mind, there is discipline for high-profile mistakes and mistakes of all kinds. Every single game, every single call is evaluated, and you see their progression in terms of, yes, they'll officiate in the playoffs, or no, they won't. We are right where we need to be.
Good by Siakam.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Here's Morant. Sinks the 15-footer. Morant's got 29.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide-open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Halliburton finds Siakam. Now Collins. And it's Fox with the rebound.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
And two shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Well, Doris, both you and I have been covering this NBA for a few years. Just a few years. What do you think of the direction of the league right now?
Just a couple, Kevin. I love it. The league is faster, it's longer, it's more skilled. Scoring is up. There's a crop of young stars. I think the league is in such an exciting place.
Edie's checked in for Wilkins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Doris, why is there so much parity around the NBA now?
Yeah, Kevin, I think the new salary cap rules have certainly contributed to what we're seeing in terms of that parity. Super teams are more difficult to assemble. The talent is more evenly spread. And obviously, it has made for a greater level of competition. What could be better?
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line, really, since we came out of the half.
No good on the free throw. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Grimes is checked in. And he's good on the second. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. Siakam outside. Over 80. That's tipped. And Fox with a clear path to the basket from past the arc. And again with the rebound. Such ferocity on the boards.
That's 40 for the game. He's just out working.
Gotta fucking hit him.
Wiggins left side. Out left to the wing. Corner shot. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Collins has got 26.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
Pass to Grimes. Fires the three. Nailed from three-point land. Grimes has got 6 here in this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Morant with it. Halliburton picks him up. Edie gets the bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Siakam. Good work defensively by Fox. The Grizzlies shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And Indiana shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Here's Nemhard. Pass to Collins. Now, here's Siakam. 4 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Wiggins from outside. They get it back. Here's Collins. Another shot. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Now the Grizzlies with it. Here's Edey. Pass to Grimes. Fox against Siakam. And stolen by Siakam. On the wing, Wiggins. To the paint. Here's Collins. There's another ball. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
Goes up on the high post. And Memphis turns it over again.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Fuck. Why?
And it's the Pacers with the ball.
Fucking ball.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Halliburton. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Grimes passes to Fox. Here's Grimes from deep. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Halliburton buries it down low.
So it's going to end up in the record as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Grizzlies.
And as we watch the game wind down, you have to look back at all the second chance points these guys generated.
Yeah, they clearly won the second chance points category. Possession after possession. We watch them go after the ball and make misses turn into makes.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jay.
You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
Out to the wing. Here's Grimes. The Grizzlies with another miss. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game time. And it's Wiggins missing. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. It's Fox with the drive. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. 65 points for Jay.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand. Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Lobbed up there for Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
And from distance, Dolan.
8. Where your assists at, boy? Listen,
What an amazing pass.
That's about as long and
There's
alley
more
pass as you're
assists,
going to
man.
see.
that's who the best
So
is.
no problem for Memphis as they get
Rock
the
with me like really dope. Really, bro, go to YouTube and leave a like on the video. Bro,
way to bring the effort.
teams who don't think we in Hall of Fame, yo,